As we started working with our Rockwell data set, one of the first things we wanted to look at was whether there were different frequency levels of Rockwell access across on and off campus students. And that was only possible because in the data set, there were different variables that could help us with that. So there was one variable that differentiated students into their frequency levels in different labels. So the data set would say whether a student was a heavy user or an infrequent user, moderate, or zero if that student didn't go to the co-rec at all during that year. And we also had access to the information as to whether the student lived on or off campus. And we combined these two variables. And even though we had initially hypothesized that students living on campus would have higher Rockwell access as they are closer to the facilities, that didn't really show to be the actual case. Because as you can see here in these two different graphs, we have one on the left for on-campus students and one on the right for off-campus students. And for each color, we have a different label of their frequency level, and the percentages are pretty similar, showing there are similar trends across on and off campus students. But there are, of course, also some limitations to these visualizations. As first, we learned in this class that pie charts, they don't really tell us much, not to mention that the information is displayed separately. So maybe it would have been better to use a grouped bars graph to have a better visualization of the real comparison between on and off campus students. And for next steps, and in order to come to better conclusions about this topic, we would probably want to look at some different variables, more to do some more detailed analysis and to break down the info more. And it maybe include distance from campus, students' school year, grad level. So for the next analysis, we did a little bit of that, and we broke the population down into grad level.